Hey folks, it's time for me to do a major pruning on my giant size brown turkey fig tree. This thing is as wide as a two-story garage and as tall as a two-story house. So let's get to pruning this down because I have two more fig trees I want to plant in this area nearby. But this needs to go down much smaller. As a special surprise to my viewers, I'm going to be announcing the contest where I'm going to be giving away 7, because that's my lucky number, rooted fig cuttings. And this is a brown turkey fig. So if you want it, watch the video and I'll tell you later on what you need to do. And normally when I'm pruning a tree, I use something like this. But this time, like I said, I'm doing a major prune. So I'm taking a lot of this tree down and I need a saw. As I'm pruning this fig tree, some of you may think you're taking way too much off, but this tree can handle it. I took off about a quarter of the tree last year, and it's still this big, because once you cut it, it grows back even faster. Now look at how thick that branch is here. There's much more to come. As much as it hurts my heart to cut this branch off and this one here, I gotta do it. This fig tree produced over 8 gallons of figs for me last year. But you gotta do what you gotta do. This is so heavy that I need to cut these pieces into smaller pieces so I can move it. Now normally, like I mentioned earlier, this is a major pruning for a tree. Most people suggest, most people suggested you be a little more careful than I just was. But most people suggest when you're pruning a fruit tree, that you only take maybe 20%, maybe 30% at most. It's going to grow like crazy once I prune it. Also, I need space for I have a Chicago hardy fig and an LSU purple fig that need to be put in this area here. So if I can get this moved out, put the other trees here, they're going to grow great. They're going to probably intertwine. They're not going to produce mixed fruit, but I only have so much space in my yard, and well, you got to do what you got to do. If you're wondering how old this tree is and how big it was when I got it, it was just a basic, I think I got this at maybe Home Depot or local nursery. It was maybe 2-3 feet tall. Take a look at this real quick. The reason I was struggling to move this piece here is because it literally grew to down in here. It rooted. So if I cut it right here, I'm going to have another brown turkey fig tree. I did a major pruning on this tree last year, but I didn't finish. I want to show you a picture of what it looked like before I pruned it last year. Because if you think this is massive here, it was even massiver, if that's a word. This tree has been my most productive fruit tree that I have in the yard, and I have about 10 of them. If you wonder about figs, most people think fig Newtons. Don't. Fig Newtons are nothing like what you get off of a fig tree. This here tastes fantastic. The fruit is delicious, and there are so many different varieties that you should just take those fig Newtons and call them, I don't know, just Newtons. Take the word fig off of it because they do not taste like what you'll get from a fruit tree, from a fig tree. Trust me on this. I want you to get a better idea of how big this piece is. It's about 6-7 inches in diameter. this is where the actual cut was made. So yeah, that's huge. Now, if you're planning on growing a fig tree, I don't suggest that you let your tree grow this big for this long. This tree was planted here probably the second or third year after I bought my house. I've been in my house over 22 years. So this tree is massive and old, but it's never stopped producing well. Now, as I mentioned, I'm going to be doing a giveaway of some of these fig cuttings, then they will be rooted. So all we have to do is, this is Bear, this is Prince. He talks a lot during my videos, so I have to cut while he's barking. So put in the comments, baby bear, and I will select 5, well, I don't know how many I said, 5 to maybe 10 people that will get rooted fig cuttings. Okay, Bear, you got your moment in the spotlight. You too, Prince. Let's go. Now, I do want to take off some of this stuff that's growing up here, because one thing I am tired of doing, I'm tired of having to get into a ladder to get my figs. So yeah, I'm not only cutting off the width, but I have to cut off some of the height. Hey folks, since you're still here, I want to thank you very much, because your viewership really helps this channel grow. And do me a favor, take this video, share it out to your family, your friends, and members of the YouTube gardening community. And while you're at it, hit that like bell or that like button. Now, as a gardener, one of my most important times of year is harvest season. But my most important harvest as a YouTuber is you. So please hit the subscribe button and notification bell. That way you'll be here next time I have something going on in the garden. Now, let's get back to cutting. You know, there's an old joke about how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. That's how I feel when it comes to this fig tree. Oh, and when it comes to using the saw, don't follow my practices when I saw. You probably should have on gloves, safety goggles, and be a little more cautious with your saw. So if you hurt yourself, don't blame me. I wasn't there. When I think about how big this fig tree got, it reminds me of the fig tree, or my first experience with the actual fig tree. My grandparents had a fig tree on their farm. It was like 50, maybe 60 acres. There was a giant sized fig tree, probably as big as this one, if not bigger, right in or by their chicken coop. First time I ever had real figs. Now, I know that might sound a little strange, but you never see figs in a grocery store. And the reason is, once you pick them, they go bad really quick. I mean, they go from nearly perfectly ripe to mushy in maybe 3 days. That's why you don't see them in the grocery stores. But if you get a chance, that's the quail saying hi, if you heard that. So if you get a chance, try a real fig. There's nothing like it. Also, I'm going to have to, well, eventually remove this piece here because it is well rooted. This here is well rooted. And remember, this was one fig tree. This here was well rooted. I think that's part of the same one. This here, well rooted. So I got some work cut out for me. I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to cut out. Part of me wants to cut out all of this here. All of it. Because remember, I'm putting in 2 more fig trees. And I think I can get rid of this here. That's a lot of production from this tree. But the hope is that the new tree will put on a lot of new fruit. Or maybe what I do is I might leave most of this here and cut out a branch or 2 in between, like here, so I can put the new tree here, and it will still have enough sunlight and space to grow for maybe a year. At that point, I can maybe take this and this out. Because these two branches, this branch and these branches over here, gave me tons of good production. But so did the parts of the tree that I already cut out. So let me figure this out. You know, even though I'm hesitating about cutting a large part of this out, the cutting I'm doing now is for the future of my other fruit trees. 2 more fig trees over here, which will grow fast once they're in ground, because right now they're just in pots. So I'm gonna have to do it. I thought about doing it last year and never finished it up, but this year, project has to be done. Okay, I didn't get it all out. I chickened out. Well, not chickened out. This branch has been really productive. So I'm going to leave this here, and this here. So I've opened a lot of space where I can plant a fig tree about here. This branch is here, but I don't think that's going to cover it too much for sunlight. And then somewhere along here, I'm going to plant another fig tree. And of course, I'm going to get these other spots here out. Well, this is what I took off of the fig tree. I hope it presents itself correctly, because this is a lot of material. And no, I'm not just going to throw it away. Like I said, I'm going to make some fig cuttings and get them rooted. But also the rest will just be used for firewood. I really hate to have anything go to waste. Now, as mentioned, you don't necessarily want to follow my practices when it comes to pruning the fig tree. I know a lot of people talk about sanitizing the saw cutter that you're using to prune it. People will talk about how you only want to take, a certain amount of the tree down. But I'm doing what I'm doing because this is how I do it. And like I said, last year I pruned off just as much of this fig tree as I did this time. So you can just imagine how huge it is. So I have a lot more work to do, but you're seeing mainly what I'm doing. So let's get out there and get a little dirty. Yeah.